Welcome to Leander, Texas, here at the campus of Leander High School. We're at the Diamond at Leander, where the Round Rock Dragons pay a visit to Leander here in 13-6A baseball. Stay tuned here on SHN Sports as we're getting underway here. First pitch at noon. We'll be right back.
The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Andy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Crazy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions! The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank those individuals who stepped up in sponsorship of Leander Baseball this season. At the single level, Cindy Brickley. At the double level, Emily Seaman-Smith. At the triple level, Linda Spear. At the Grand Slam level, Don and Tina Dunbar, Crystal Falls Men's Golf. And at the platinum level, Joe and Lisa Anger Amy. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. And go Lions!
Catching, number 12, Victor Jimenez. Playing shortstop, number 8, Mark Valeria. And playing right field, number 11, Jacob Straminska. Now for your Leander Lions. Playing shortstop, number 7, Noel Salazar. Playing third base, number 1, Omar Hernandez. Playing first, number 14, Hudson Ruin. Playing center field, number 2, Noah Kellum. DH, number 15, Major Maiden. Pitching for the Lions, number 16, Austin Ponko. Catching, number 12, Clayton Maddox. Playing right field, number 9, Evan Brickley. Playing left field, number 6, Zach Angerami. And playing second, number 3, Luke Walken. Please take that out for national anthem.
Welcome back to the Diamond at Leander. Of course, you were here to witness the playing of the national anthem and hear the line, starting line. Smile, you're on the camera. And we had a visitor there. And so we're going to get underway. The Lions are going to start on the mound, number 16, Austin Franco. Franco plays a little infield, a little outfield, and does a little relief pitching and the occasional start, and he gets a nod here today. Joining me is Eric Kellum on the broadcast. You typically hear Mark Sickles. He's doing the tournament thing up in Dallas. He's got one playing basketball and one playing baseball, I believe. So he's all over the place.
Big shoes to fill.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying.
Yeah, he's pretty good. He makes it. He adds quite a bit of flavor to the broadcast, and I know he's probably tuned in, so we might as well butter him
That's
up
right.
while he's
That's
listening.
Right.
So,
Mark, we miss you.
Yeah, good luck today, Mark.
We're going to get a win for you today.
Let's do it. And, we're being paid a visit by one of the better baseball clubs traditionally and annually, and this year is probably no different, the Round Rock Dragons. They got a couple of D1 commits in their lineup. One of them's not starting today, but they have a Baylor commit on the mound, although I believe it's his hitting that has attracted the Baylor Bears.
Is it? Yeah.
And that's Jared McKenzie.
Yeah, I mean, traditionally wise, the Dragons have a really good baseball program, and we knew that going into this district that out with Lake Travis, in with the Dragons. So,
well, I call it a Williamson County Super District. I mean, I know Vandergrift is in Travis County, but it's just barely in Travis County, and they're not as good as they've been in the past, but I'm sure they'll be very competitive and give us a heck of a game when we face them, as every team seems to do. It's like they play to their highest level when they're playing Leanders.
Absolutely. So Mr. Franco's on the mound, very versatile player, plays third. He can play anywhere really, and has been basically our swing arm on the mound. So we've used quite a bit of pitching this week, so he's going to slide into this slot and give us some good work here.
Well, he'll face Jared McKenzie, the pitcher for Round Rock, and as we mentioned, a commitment made to the Baylor Bears of the Big 12 Conference. Pretty good baseball squad there at Baylor, and that first delivery from Franco's a ball. He's got a 1-0 count here to McKenzie. Franco winds, delivers. If you're looking at the stream, the clouds look like they're pretty ominous, but we have sun out here. And the wind's blowing out.
We do, and
it'd be good for the hitters.
It's swirling now. It's really.
McKenzie slaps it over to Ruin at first, and he makes that out easily as he scoops it up and runs over to the bag.
Yeah, the wind is really blowing out now, so advantage to the hitters on. But I've seen it swirl back in, and so it's going to be touch and go all day with this wind. It's kind of swirling out there.
Well, the way this field sits down a little bit, the wind will change directions violently.
See, now it's blowing back in. So, it's always good to get that first out.
Definitely shake off the dust. A tough loss last night for the Lions. They're trying to get right back in the groove today, and outs will help that cause. Franco delivers here to the second hitter, Julius Villarreal. He's the second baseman for Round Rock, and it's a ball on the inside corner. He was taken all the way there. 1-0 delivery from Franco. In the dirt for ball 2.
Yeah, with a young team like the Lions are this year, this is a learning process coming off a tough loss last night. I'd like to see how they respond today against a tough Dragons team.
Franco winds here with a 2-0 count, delivers. Big cut from Villarreal, strike 1. Move that mic. So we got a 2-1 count here. Franco on the mound to face Julius Villarreal, the second hitter here in the Dragon lineup. He pops a fly ball to the second baseman, Wilkins. He's under it for out number 2 here in the Round Rock first inning. And quickly the Lions get a couple outs. Like you said, that first out's important, but, get through that first inning, that's important. And then, we saw it can go away quickly. The Lions had a lot of good innings on the mound from their starter last night, Alexis. And then he started to get hit, and the Vista hitters just got hot. They're late, and we had held them down for 1 3/4 games, and there's teams in this district you're not going to do that to very often.
No, that's true.
They're going to come around and hit at some point. It's a 2-0 count here to the third hitter, Cameron Dayton. Franco gets him on the fists, and he flies to center field, and it's a one-hop base hit there for Dayton. That'll be the first hit of today's ball game, and they'll have a runner on first base.
Yeah, Cameron Dayton, looking at his stats, he's batting close to 800 in district.
Yeah,
So
I was talking to
bat.
the broadcast crew for the Dragons pregame, and they indicated to me that the first 3 games of district he didn't even get out. So he was on base every time he was up for 3 games.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
batting .858 on the district season. Yeah. Over the 5-game district slate, he's hitting .855. That's pretty decent.
That's yeah, that's a good clip there.
Darn near perfect.
I'm glad he's on now.
Yeah, he's probably
nobody else on.
His average is probably up from that .855 since that was a base hit. Franco tries to get him over at first a couple of times. He almost did there on that last attempt. He's going to keep Dayton close because he's obviously fast. He's getting a good lead. At the plate is Reagan Doss, and there's the steal attempt, throw from Maddox. A little bit late on the throw, and Dayton's in safe at second.
Yeah, got the runners moving on that pitch.
So it's a 1-0 count. Runner on second, 2 outs here. Doss digs in to face Austin Franco. Had a pretty good first inning so far. That pitch there a little bit outside. It's a 2-0 count.
Good work by Clayton there, Maddox.
Yeah, and you know he'll have his hands full today because Franco moves the ball around quite a bit.
He does.
And that's part of his skill as a pitcher. It makes him tough to hit at times. 3-0 delivery here to Doss. Strike 1. Doss, another one of those hard-hitting Round Rock hitters. He's in the cleanup spot here. Franco winds and delivers. Big cut from Doss, and it's a 2-2 count now. Or make it a full count, 3-2.
Full count.
Got a little behind. So Franco digs in here to face Doss, try to get this third out in the first inning. Slap to left field. It's a high fly ball. And that is out of here.
Yeah.
2-run homer for Doss.
That was the wind helped that one a lot. Just kept carrying and got out of
And
here.
we talked about it. The wind's blowing out here. Typically, it tends to blow inward from the outfield end, but
it does typically.
Or it'll blow across the outfield, but it generally doesn't blow straight out like it's doing here.
Yeah.
And he hammered that pitch over the left field wall.
Typically, when I come to the ballpark, I come in and I look at those flags right away, and I'm wondering, yeah, it's going to help the pitchers a lot. This is not helping the pitchers today.
No.
It
will. It'll tend to keep the ball down. Yeah. This is going to lift the ball and carry it.
It's just carried out here.
And Franco hits the next batter, Colton Reagan, and the Round Rock Dragons will have the runner on first here with 2 outs. Coming to the plate now will be Cade Weber, the third baseman.
Playing third, number 2, Cade Weber.
So the Dragons have a runner on here with 2 outs to see if Franco can go ahead and close this first inning out. Get the hitter out here. That's what he needs to concentrate on here.
Yeah, need to get the ball on the ground, get a ground out here.
Let your defense do their work.
Absolutely.
We've seen from Ryan Gallagher, he gets a lot of strikeouts, but both he and Adam Alexis in their district starts have relied heavily on their defense to get a lot of those outs, force ground balls and fly balls. And Franco delivers, and it's slapped down by Salazar. He's unable to make a throw, though.
Great play in the
Excellent
hole.
dive there, but they hit it about the deepest part of shortstop that you can. And he went to his right, was able to stab it out of the air, but couldn't get up and make the throw. So.
Yeah, he laid out. That play was important. It stopped the runner from going to third, so he wasn't going to score on that, but advancement in the runner.
Yeah, you don't want him 90 feet away.
Yeah.
because then anything can happen. And that's going to be a fair ball down the third base line, and that's going to score 1 run from second. And the Dragons will keep runners at first and second. They'll have a 3-0 lead here, and coming to the plate will be number 8, Mark Valoria.
Yeah, all this with 2 outs is really tough. So.
Yeah, the Franco came in, got those first 2 outs, and then the bats livened up here so far.
Yeah, they found holes everywhere here. So let's see if we can get a stop here.
So Franco to face Valoria. First pitch delivery low, ball 1.
Just a tad outside. Nice pitch, though.
Yeah, it looked like a pretty good pitch. 1-0 count. Inside, good cut there from Valoria. Could not get to it, and it was a great pitch there by Franco. Even if he did make contact, it would have been on the fist.
Yeah.
1-1 delivery. He turns on it, fielded by the third baseman Hernandez. He makes a throw to first. He had a little problem with it. That's going to score another run as it gets by Ruin. It's now 4.
Yeah, tough play for Hernandez over there. He's not our typical third baseman. We've had some injuries. Franco is on the mound. He's normally our third baseman, and Beltran's been hurt.
Mm-hmm. So coming up will be Jacob Stramiska, the right fielder.
Number 11, playing right field, Jacob Stramiska.
That's a good baseball name. Also be a good linebacker name. Stramiska takes a strike from Franco there on the first delivery.
A bunch of the Lions here, they played summer ball with Jacob.
Yeah, you want to beat the guys you play with, and that's one of the things that's cool about all of the sports really in this 13 6A district. A lot of the whatever it is, basketball, football, baseball, they've been playing against these and with these guys year round, and so you see a lot of familiar faces when you get out here and compete. And you don't want to lose to those guys.
No, you don't.
It happens. 1-1 delivery here from Franco. Slap to left field.
It's
Angel Amy able to get that one. And that'll be the third out of the side. We'll move to the bottom of the first inning where the Lions will be trailing Round Rock, try to get some runs on the board. We'll be right back. You're listening to Lion Baseball on SHN Sports.
The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Amy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Crazy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions! The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank those individuals who stepped up in sponsorship of Leander Baseball this season. At the single level, Cindy Brickley. At the double level, Emily Seaman Smith. At the triple level, Linda Spear. At the Grand Slam level, Don and Tina Dunbar, Crystal Falls Men's Golf. And at the platinum level, Joe and Lisa Anger Amy. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. And go Lions!
This is Heather Grissom. You're listening to Leander Lion Baseball at SHN Sports.
Welcome back to the Diamond at Leander. I'm here with Eric Kellum today. At some point, I'm going to call you Noah. You know that, right?
That's okay. Call me what you want. I've been called worse, right, Chuck? I'm sure you have.
I agree. I've been called all kinds of things. We'll just leave it at that. Even recently. Tis what it is, right? So Salazar will lead off for Leander here, see if he can turn this into a slugfest is what we'd like to see at the very least. You don't want to be down 4-0 after one and not produce a run or two here
absolutely like to
early.
Get a couple ourselves here.
First delivery is outside for a ball.
We got a lefty on the mound. We got some. It looks. It's gonna be a little tough with this with this wind and all of our left-handed batters.
So Salazar slaps that second pitch over to the shortstop, and he is able to get Salazar at first with the throw. And so McKenzie, we mentioned a Baylor commit, but as we said, it's more for his offense than his pitching ability, but that tends to happen. Your better baseball players in high school can hit and pitch generally.
They're athletes, you know.
So coming to the plate now for the Lions will be Omar Hernandez. Been pretty hot at the plate of late for Leander. Takes the ball on that first delivery. 1-0 pitch. Check swing. Ball was high. It's going to be ball 2. Ruin on deck. Hernandez swinging on that inside pitch. Chips it foul for the first strike of the at-bat.
One thing the Lions need to avoid here is just be patient and let's chip away at this. Let's not get it all back in one inning.
That pitch on the outside corner for strike 2.
Have a tendency to be over-aggressive. We want this kid to throw pitches today.
Yeah, you can't press. It's still very early in this baseball game. That delivery outside, the count full now. Tried to get Hernandez to chase one, but that was way outside.
Just a little bit.
Hernandez check swing foul on the first base side. McKenzie tried to bust him inside a little bit. Hernandez able to make contact and drive it. If he could have straightened that out just a little bit, that's a double. 3-2 delivery and slapped to right field. The right fielder is under it for out number 2. And the Lions here with 2 outs need to put something together. Coming to the plate will be Hudson Ruin. The right fielder making that play was Jacob Stramiska for the Dragons. And it's a 2-out first here for Ruin. No runners on. He'll dig in here on the right-handed hitter side of the plate. McKenzie delivers. Ruin swinging a little bit early. Strike 1. Ruin drives it to left center. And he may have a solo shot. That is one for the Lions. Deep left center field. Hudson Ruin takes 1 yard. PA announcer's happy. It's a 4-1 game now. The Lions come out to meet.
That's nice.
Hudson.
Nice to see.
Well, and you know, that's the kind of thing that can inject a little momentum into your offense and your squad all the way around. And we'll see. Noah Kellum comes in here now with the bases empty and 2 outs. He's batting a lefty as usual to face the lefty McKenzie.
Yeah, we got this wind blowing out. Let's
get
some more base runners here.
Could be a slugfest. Kellum taking on that first delivery. It grabs the front outside corner for strike 1. McKenzie Wines delivers. And that one driven to the third baseman. He's able to leap up and snag it for out 3, and we'll move to the top of the second where the Lions trail the Round Rock Dragons 4-1. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Amy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Kracy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions! The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank those individuals who stepped up in sponsorship of Leander Baseball this season. At the single level, Cindy Brickley. At the double level, Emily Seaman Smith. At the triple level, Linda Spear. At the Grand Slam level, Don and Tina Dunbar, Crystal Falls Men's Golf. And at the platinum level, Joe and Lisa Anger Amy. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. And go Lions!
This is Coach Grissom, and you're listening to Leander Lion Baseball on SHN Sports.
Welcome back to the Diamond at Leander. Leander trails the Round Rock Dragons here as we get into the top of the second inning by a score of 4-1. Lions added a run there in the bottom of the first on a home run to deep left center field over the scoreboard, and the flags by Hudson Ruin. He hammered that pitch.
I know we've had some fireworks already early today.
Yeah, 2 home
That's
runs
quite a
already
shot.
here. And you don't see a whole lot of home runs here at the Diamond. Stepping into the plate now will be McKenzie as the Dragons batted around there in the first inning, and he takes a strike from Franco.
I'm hoping that home run by Hudson will
Inject a little energy.
Exactly.
There's a deep hit to center field over Kellum's head, and McKenzie will be in for a stand-up double. He's going to go for 3 as the throw not cut off, and he'll have 3. And so like that,
yeah,
the Dragons have a runner on third.
He was going for third on that because I think he saw where that ball was coming.
He was hoping it was going to carry out because the wind is carrying, and it carried a lot farther than Noah Kellum thought that it would.
Yeah, you get the ball in the air deep today. It's gonna travel.
It's got a shot.
Yep.
It's got a shot to get out of here. Julius Villarreal, now the second baseman for the Dragons, will step in here to face Austin Franco with a runner on third base, no one out.
Yeah, aggressive running there. He was going all the way to third. Did not hesitate at all.
Franco winds and delivers. That one slapped to left field. Anger Amy able to get under it, but it'll be a sacrifice fly, and the Dragons will add a run to their total. It'll be the first out of the side. Yeah, that's good coaching there. You just get it into the outfield.
Yeah.
You know you're 90 feet away. It's a tough throw with that wind in the outfielder's face, no matter what kind of cannon you have. So.
Yeah, credit to the hitter. He did his job. Got that ball in the outfield and got that run home.
Now Cameron Dayton at the plate. And, you know, there was a good play by the outfielder, Anger Amy, because it's tough sledding out in the outfield with a wind like this. 0-1 delivery on the inside corner. It's strike 2.
Well, that's how you're going to have to pitch this lefty here. You're going to have to bust him inside.
Well, Dayton had a hit his first at bat. He started the run in the first inning.
This young man gets his hands extended out. It's going to go a long way.
The bat speed is what I'm impressed by. When he starts his swing, it's just a blur.
Yeah, he's really good hitter.
He's looking down to the hitting coach at first, and he'll dig in here to face Franco with an 0-2 count.
I think that's a swing away.
And there is a swing away to deep center field.
It's
going to be off the monster in center field. And it's a double for Dayton. He hammered that pitch.
Yeah, that was hit a long way.
Yeah, that one probably would have reached the tennis courts potentially if it didn't hit that monster screen there in center field. I think Noah's just going to back up and put his back against the fence here.
No, I have not.
Reagan Doss being told that's the first time that many old school line parents here have seen the ball hit off the monster in center field. Strike on the delivery there from Franco.
Let's go, Austin.
Got an 0-1 count here to Doss.
Yeah, outfielders need to be on their well.
Man, that looks like a strike to me.
They have to be on their feet today.
1-1 count. Yeah, and you have to be able to change directions quickly because the ball will tail away and then the wind will pick it up and move it even more.
Yeah, it's a tough day to be a pitcher today.
1-1 delivery. And Doss will be on with a hit by pitch, and the Dragons will have 2 runners on here now with 1 out. Coming to the plate will be Colton Reagan. He's DHing for Adam Garcia, the center fielder, in the Dragon lineup today. It's a chilly day for baseball, and we've had some pretty nice weather recently, but cooled off a little bit today. Nice pitch there by Franco, strike 1.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah,
it's going to be 100.
I enjoy it.
It's going to be 100 next week. So.
Oh, it will. Well, it will be soon. It will be soon. Too soon.
No,
for sure.
probably not next week, but soon enough.
Yeah, too soon.
Oh,
And that one gets by Maddox, and both runners will advance.
I think there was a little cross up there, so
It's going to be a 1-1
Clayton's
count.
going to come out here and talk to Austin.
Yeah, Clayton looked like he was setting up a little bit outside, and the
Yeah.
ball went inside. So
Yeah, last thing you want to do is cross your catcher up, especially with off-speed pitch.
yeah, and catchers need to be vocal about that with their pitchers, because if you let them get away with it, they'll keep doing it.
Well, need to be on the same page, especially with a runner at third now.
Nice pitch from Franco there. Strike 2. Reagan was going for it. He was swinging for the fence there. Could not line it up. 1-2 delivery coming up here from Austin Franco. High and outside for ball 2. Even up now at a 2-2 count, I think. I might be off a pitch here.
Oh,
And they're going to call him out because he didn't try to get out of the way. The hitter tried to take one for the team, and that's out number 2.
you know, I like that call. You don't see it very often.
Generally,
But-
you have to get a complaint from one of the coaches
Yeah.
before it gets called. But I understand the call, and I agree with you. It's the correct
Hey.
call there, because he had an opportunity to get out of the way.
Yeah, he has to make an opportunity to get out of the way. You can't lunge into the ball.
He didn't exactly lunge, but he leaned
Yeah.
for sure,
Yeah,
and he certainly didn't lean back. He leaned in.
Yeah, you may see that maybe once. A
Yeah,
year,
right.
if not.
And it's
And-
usually after a complaint from one of the coaches of a team doing it and not being called, and then generally when it happens again a couple innings later, they'll make that call. But that's
Yeah.
usually the only time.
I don't know what there was to discuss there. Umpire was conversing with his counterpart there, see if he saw something, but
He just probably wanted to confirm that he didn't try to get out of the way, and it was pretty obvious.
It's union here, so
Yeah.
guys got to stick together.
Hey, we're lucky to have umpires.
I've got the 2 outs here. That's important out.
Talk about a thankless job. And that's a base hit, and that'll drive in 2 down the third baseline, and it'll at least be a double. And it will be a double. It's 7-1 here. The Lions have 2 outs. They need to just go ahead and get out of the side here. Coming to the plate for Round Rock, it's going to be
Yeah.
number 12. And that's Victor Jimenez, the catcher.
Coach Grissom's going to come out and have a chat.
Yeah, he just needs to settle Austin down. There's not a whole lot you can do with the hits that are being made by the Round Rock hitters. I mean, they're just quality at bats by good hitters. Franco's throwing good stuff. He's just not fooling them.
No, and we knew Round Rock going in this game are a good hitting team.
Yeah, we knew that they were
So-
probably the team to beat here in District 13 6A, and they're highly ranked statewide. And there's a reason for that, and they got good quality hitting, good quality pitching, and good quality coaching. And the Lions have all of that, just not in droves like a school like Round Rock.
Yeah,
has.
absolutely.
You know, Round Rock is the city of Round Rock is considered the sports capital of Texas.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the Express.
Cedar Park's making a run for them, though. They're getting a big tennis complex here. They already
I
got
saw that. I saw that in the paper.
They already got the hockey in the D League, minor league hockey and minor league D League basketball. 1-0 count here. Sorry to get off topic. Just this area is really growing, and I expect the programs here athletically to continue to improve and grow as people move in and settle in the area.
Absolutely. Some good programs here at LISD.
Franco steps off the rubber to hold the runner at second closely. Jimenez will dig in here to face Franco with a 1-1 count. Franco winds, delivers. Foul ball. Got a little piece of the tip of the bat
Yeah,
there. It'll be a
must have.
1-2 count. It just barely skinned the tip of that bat. It did look like it changed direction slightly. I mean, I guess it could have bounced off of
Some kind of wiffle
Clayton's
ball
glove.
pitch there. But
Yeah. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here. Franco winds, delivers, pitches high for ball 2, 2-2 count. And Round Rock has shown that their offense is a force to be reckoned with here, and the Lions are going to have to match them inning per inning offensively. Franco winds and delivers the 1-2 pitch, just missing inside.
I'm trying to get on the chase here with 2 strikes.
Count's full now to Jimenez. Franco, a junior, correct?
That's correct.
Pitch on the inside, and he'll walk Jimenez, and there'll be 2 runners on now for Round Rock with 2 outs. Coming to the plate will be Mark Valoria, number 8, the shortstop.
We got a runner for the catcher here.
Yeah, I got to get my roster real quick to see this number 20. Let's see what we got here. Franco winds, and he hits the batter, and the bases will load up and bring up Stremiska here in the 9 hole. So on base for Round Rock in that pinch run roll was Daniel Jenkins. I was going to get to it eventually.
Well, base is juiced.
So Franco winds, delivers. Stremiska fouls that one off for strike 1. You just got to get out of this bases loaded 2 out mess here.
Yeah, Round Rock's done their damage with 2 outs. So let's try to put a stop here. Ground ball.
Slap to third, knocked down by
Got him. Great play.
by
Great play.
Omar Hernandez with an excellent play at third base. Wow, and that'll be the 3rd out of the side. We'll move to the bottom of the 2nd inning. Stay tuned here on SHN Sports. For Eric Kellum, I'm Chuck Kracy. We'll be right back.
The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Amy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Crazy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions! The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank those individuals who stepped up in sponsorship of Leander Baseball this season. At the single level, Cindy Brickley. At the double level, Emily Seaman Smith. At the triple level, Linda Spear. At the Grand Slam level, Don and Tina Dunbar, Crystal Falls Men's Golf. And at the platinum level, Joe and Lisa Anger Amy. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. And go Lions!
It's Coach Kano. You're watching the Leander Lions on SHN Sports. Go Lions.
Welcome back to the Diamond at Leander, where coming to the plate to lead off the 2nd for Leander will be sophomore DH today, Major Maiden. Major plays a little defensive line for the Lion varsity football team as well. Pretty good athlete for a youngin'. I attribute most of that to his mom, Jennifer, not his dad.
Did you get the? I had a nice talk with Dad, and
he's a great guy.
He explained to me Major's names, where he gets that from. Did
Really?
he tell you
I
that?
don't know.
That's,
Yeah.
Okay.
Tell the story.
So that's after our local Major Applewhite. So interesting.
Oh, really? We loved Major Applewhite at my house.
I told Dad, I said I didn't have a say. So I'm glad you had your input.
Yeah, that's good that he got an opportunity to contribute to that, because I'm pretty sure I got very little input on the naming process.
Yeah, absolutely.
I got names bounced off of me, and if I agreed, then that's what we went with.
Yeah, exactly.
If I disagreed, that's what we went with.
Exactly. Well, that's usually the way it works.
Maiden here, 2-2 count. No outs here, bottom of the second. It's a full count here. Takes the ball there. Payoff pitch outside, and Maiden is on the bag. And he does that a lot because he's very selective at the plate. And the Lions will have a runner with no outs here. Coming to the plate will be Clayton Maddox.
You know, they have the patience at the plate, draw walks. You know, that's just as good as a hit.
I agree.
We need base runners at this point. So.
Yeah, and then with the wind pushing out like that, you get somebody like Maddox up to the plate who can hit it pretty far. It'd grab a little wind, and it could carry easy, and then that's 2 runs instead of 1. So the Lions have more spray hitters in the bottom of their lineup.
I think we got some
Maddox, Brickley, Angel Amy, and Wilkins tend to spray the ball a little bit, and they're not hammering it too deep to the outfield, but they drive it out of the infield pretty well. Maddox going to have a shot here.
Maddox has shown a really good eye this year, so
much improved at the plate, I believe.
See if he can get something to drive here.
He takes the ball on the first delivery from McKenzie. McKenzie looking at the runner at first, delivers. Maddox swinging a little underneath it and behind it, and so he fouls it off here behind us. It's a 1-1 count. McKenzie's pitch, and that was a nice pitch. Started way outside, broke across the outside corner there for strike 2. It's a 1-2 count. Maddox goes down swinging for the first out of the side. Coming to the plate now will be Evan Brickley, number 9, the right fielder. We'll see what coach calls here. We'll see if he's got Brickley swinging away or if he's going to try to advance the runner. Big swing from Brickley on the first pitch for strike 1.
It's not squaring, so swinging away here.
Well, down this many runs, the small ball kind of goes away.
I'm sure the Round Rock pitcher here he's been instructed just throw strikes, pound that strike zone. They got a 6-run lead.
Yep. He's got a 1-1 count here. Foul tip, strike 2. So Brickley finds himself down in the count here with a runner on first. 1 out. McKenzie delivers low and outside for a ball. The count will even up. So Brickley, he digs back in to face McKenzie here with a 2-2 count. High, ball 3, and the count's full. And, you know, Mark and I have talked about it numerous times throughout the season. The Lions will find themselves down in the count 0-2, 1-2, and they always tend to battle back to a full count and just really force the opponent's pitching to really work.
Yeah, and I touched on that earlier too. It's, you know, we're down, but we need to chip away here, so being patient.
He's able to lay off there, and the Lions will have 2 base runners on 2 walks.
Laid off a really nice pitch there on the outside corner.
Yeah, that was a tough one to lay off. That's one that yours truly would be swinging away at, whiffing. Angel Amy coming up to the plate now, the left fielder for Leander today.
We got some base runners here. Let's see if we can get them in motion here.
He fouls off that first delivery in the net on the first base side. It's no 1 count. Yeah, I'd like to see Angel Amy get a base hit here. Keep the rally going here in the
something
second.
down the first base line. Get these runners over.
With Maiden at second, there's a gap between short and third, and that's a good place to place it. Angel Amy with a hard swing. He's down 0-2 now, though. We'll see if he battles back like I was saying just previously.
Mm-hmm.
The Lions tend to battle protect the plate, and there's some of the battle in there as he fouls that one off. Pitch was going to be out of the strike zone low, but he was able to get a piece of it. No balls, 2 strikes here to Angel Amy. McKenzie's delivery in the dirt, and Maiden's going to go to third. The throw is there.
Yeah, bad
and
decision
Maiden
there.
is thrown out at third. Major's fast, but he's not lightning fast.
He's not that fast.
He's defensive lineman fast. And he's fast for a defensive lineman.
He is.
But he's not fast necessarily for a base stealer. And that one hammered to first by Angel Amy, and that'll be the third out of the side. And we'll move to the top of the third inning. Stay tuned here. Leander Baseball, SHN Sports. We'll be right back.
The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Amy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Kracy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions! The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank those individuals who stepped up in sponsorship of Leander Baseball this season. At the single level, Cindy Brickley. At the double level, Emily Seaman Smith. At the triple level, Linda Spear. At the Grand Slam level, Don and Tina Dunbar, Crystal Falls Men's Golf. And at the platinum level, Joe and Lisa Angel Amy. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. And go Lions!
This is Coach Grissom, and you're listening to Leander Lion Baseball on SHN Sports.
Welcome back to the Diamond at Leander. I'm here with Eric Kellum on the broadcast today. The Lions trailing the Round Rock Dragons by a score of 7-1, and the Dragon offense has really erupted here early.
It has. We got a new pitcher in the game, another one of our stable of lefties here.
This team has more lefties than any team I've ever seen. And it is Harrison Madden on the mound in relief of Austin Franco, the starter in today's ball game. So we'll see how Harrison handles this Round Rock Dragon lineup. Stepping up to the plate will be number 15, the pitcher today, Jared McKenzie. So Madden on the mound here. He'll get to start from the top of the lineup. It'll be almost like he started, except for those 7 runs that we've given up. First delivery, a strike from Madden.
Yeah, Harrison's got really good control here. Crafty lefty. For a sophomore, he's a crafty.
He'll be able to hone that craft over the next couple of years. That one hammered to right field. Right fielder underneath it. Brickley with a nice play out there in right field for out number 1, as that was a deep fly ball.
That ball was hit sharply right at our right fielder.
That makes it a little easier, but with the way the wind has been playing with the balls in the outfield, it's not an easy chore, and Brickley able to get under that one pretty quickly. So coming to the plate now will be Julius Villarreal to face Harrison Madden. First delivery, low, ball 1. Madden, as we mentioned, a sophomore. This is a pretty young team. There's 4 seniors on the roster, and that's pretty thin for a typical 6A club. That delivery from Madden, a ball, second one in the count. But those seniors are big contributors to the squad, and one of the things that I talked to Coach Grissom about earlier in the season is their leadership qualities and how they've been bringing along the underclassmen. It's a 3-0 count here.
Yeah, that's something that's not easily taught. So, and my son's a senior this year, and he's had to learn that's
to lead.
That's an important role for him now.
Yeah.
Especially if you're not used to being that guy.
Well, and it's it's not, you mentioned it's not easy to just take on. First of all, it's just not an easy thing to do.
Yeah.
Of course, you have a handful of people that are natural leaders, but for the most part, there's a big learning curve for most folks.
Yeah, your natural leaders are, they could be a junior.
Sure.
Just,
could be a freshman depending on the squad. You're right.
So that's something that's developing for my kid, who's senior.
Well, that's one of the things
that's
fun to watch is these guys develop over a 2-3 year period here on the varsity team and see them grow not only as players and in their skill level. We got a hit and run on, hammered to deep center. Kellum able to get underneath it, and there'll be an attempt to get the runner at first, but he gets back in time. That's the second out. The second very deep out.
I don't know how he caught that, but it was swirling. It was moving around. It looked like
you saw he did a little Willie Mays.
It looked like a little basket catch there at the end.
A little Willie Mays style, almost an over the shoulder. He kind of twisted.
I think he just touched the wall there. So that was another Cameron Dayton drive to center field. So
that one hammered to left center. And that'll be a base hit, a double, and that could drive in the run. They're going to bring him home. Salazar was going to attempt the throw and thought twice of it, and there'll be a runner at second, and that'll be a run-scoring double. So number 16 will come to the plate, Colton Reagan. He's DHing for the Round Rock center fielder, Adam Garcia. So with 2 outs and a run across, Madden will see if he can put down Reagan here.
Outfielders are on the move today. There's a lot of action out there today.
They're probably getting more work today than they're accustomed to, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
Madden delivers. Strike 1 to Reagan. Madden's got quite a few different off-speed pitches that he uses to good effectiveness. That one outside for a ball. He played a little quarterback in prior years.
Oh, did he?
Middle
Is he still
school.
playing football?
I don't think so. That one hammered foul. It'll be a 1-2 count.
Another good
I'd
athlete.
like to see him get a strikeout here. Going ahead and retire the side. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
See if he leaves something low here in the zone or outside. Looks like he's setting up outside. No.
And it gets by Maddox, and the runner will advance to third. That's not as big a concern. Get the hitter out. We got a 2-2 count now.
Absolutely.
It hasn't been that easy to do today.
It's not what we were trying to do on that play for sure.
No. 2-2 pitch.
There we go. Oh.
Just missing.
Boy.
That'll run the count full.
I like that spot.
Looked like a strike to me, but it might have been a little bit high, a little outside. Full count. Madden winds and delivers. And it gets between Salazar and Hernandez, and that'll drive in another run. And Round Rock will have a runner on first here with 2 outs.
Yeah, they're hitting it where they're not. So
it's tough. I mean, the lines were in good position defensively. There wasn't a whole lot that you can do differently there. It was just a well-hit ball. So coming to the plate will be Cade Weber, the third baseman. And he'll slap it to Salazar at short, and he's able to get the runner at second for the final out.
Great play.
We'll move to the bottom of the third where the Lions trail 9-1. Stay tuned. SHN Sports will be right back.
The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Amy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Kracy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions! The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank those individuals who stepped up in sponsorship of Leander Baseball this season. At the single level, Cindy Brickley. At the double level, Emily Seaman Smith. At the triple level, Linda Spear. At the Grand Slam level, Don and Tina Dunbar, Crystal Falls Men's Golf. And at the platinum level, Joe and Lisa Anger Amy. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. And go Lions!
This is Coach Grissom, and you're listening to Leander Lion Baseball on SHN Sports.
Welcome back to the Diamond at Leander. Lions trail the Round Rock Dragons here, 9-1. Getting into the bottom of the third inning for Leander. Coming to the plate will be number 3, Luke Wilkins. I believe this will be his first at bat of the day. He digs in. Had a couple of RBIs in the game last night.
Yeah, this kiddo's really impressed me this year. He's been clutch.
Takes the ball on the inside from the first delivery. Swinging at the second one, count leaving up at 1. McKenzie working quickly on the mound. 1-1 pitch. Fouled off by Wilkins. It's going to be 1 ball, 2 strike count. You look, McKenzie's ready to go on the mound. Pitch outside for ball 2. It's a 2-2 count.
Quick pitch in. Come on, Blue. Hell, they got 9 runs already.
2-2 count. McKenzie winds, delivers inside. The count's full now.
The one thing the Lions need right now is Grissom really wants them just to continue to compete.
I agree.
And extend this game.
Yeah, you just want to get as many at-bats as you can, as many opportunities as you can, regardless of what the score is. But you don't want the game shortened because of the score. Payoff pitch here. And missing on the outside, and Wilkins will be on first, and that'll be the third walk here for McKenzie.
I want to see the boys continue to compete here and keep their heads up. That's what the score can do sometimes to a team when
let's
it's
get
like
a couple
this.
of base runners and let Ruin have another shot at that left center field fence there.
Can we call it a jet stream today?
It's just about. I mean, you might be able to push a plane with it for sure. There's a strike there to Salazar as we get back to the top of the line batting order. McKenzie with the 0-1 pitch outside. The count will even up.
Need some base runners, and need to continue to be smart and let this kid put some more pitches on this kid.
Definitely. Don't make it easy on him. 1-1 delivery. Nice breaking pitch, but he missed low. Count's going to be 2 balls and a strike here to Salazar. I was telling Mark the other day, all Noel needs is one of those arm protectors, and he'll be Barry Bonds looking. Look like Barry leaning over the plate. 2-1 delivery. Salazar hits it to the second baseman, but it'll advance the runner. So a bit of a sacrifice. It looked like it was going to be a base hit, but nice play by the second baseman there.
Yeah, it didn't quite get through. So he did his job, though. He moved the runner over.
Yeah, Villarreal made a good defensive play there for the Dragons, and Hernandez will have a chance to drive in Wilkins here as he digs in with 1 out to face McKenzie. First pitch delivery outside for a ball. The wind picking up a little bit again. You can hear it on the crowd mic.
Yeah, it is really blowing out now.
1-0 delivery to Hernandez. He's underneath it. It's a high fly ball. It's not going to get much far out of the infield. And Villarreal, the second baseman, underneath it for out 2. So Ruin will get an opportunity here at the plate with a runner on second, and maybe he'll get more than a solo here. On deck is Noah Kellum. So Ruin digs in here.
Let's see if these outfielders have moved back after the last at bat.
They did. The center fielder's very deep right now. First pitch delivery from McKenzie.
Oh, that was way off.
Looked like it was outside. They're going to give him that inside or that outside front corner.
He was setting up outside
and Ruin down quickly. 0-2 is that one in the dirt. The runner will advance to third. Yeah, he needs to treat this like BP. Just take it.
Yeah, just
0-2 count, protect the plate here.
nice little line drive in the outfield would be nice right now to get another run in.
Wilkins over at third. That one tailed away, and the first baseman able to get over there in foul territory for the third out. We'll move to the top of the fourth. Stay tuned. SHN Sports, Leander Baseball will be right back.
The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank those individuals who stepped up in sponsorship of Leander Baseball this season. At the single level, Cindy Brickley. At the double level, Emily Seaman Smith. At the triple level, Linda Spear. At the Grand Slam level, Don and Tina Dunbar, Crystal Falls Men's Golf. And at the platinum level, Joe and Lisa Anger Amy. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. And go Lions! The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors.
By the way, I like that.
Andy Maddox with Allstate. Austin Simply Fit. David Berg and Brian Brown with Crazy Cheetah Gear. Lowe's. Malik & Company. Leander Orthodontics. Take 5 Haircuts. Texas Spine and Injury Center. And Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions!
This is Coach Grissom, and you're listening to Leander Lion Baseball on SHN Sports.
This is Heather Grissom. You're listening to Leander Lion Baseball at SHN Sports.
Welcome back to the Diamond at Leander, where the Lions trail the Round Rock Dragons by a score of 9-1. We're heading into the top of the fourth inning. Coming to the plate will be number 12, Victor Jimenez, the catcher. So Jimenez in to face Harrison Madden for the first time today. Madden in relief of Austin Franco, pitching for the Lions here in the fourth. He came in after 2. First delivery low for a ball. Madden throws quite a few balls. He just keeps the ball around the strike zone and forces a lot of bad swings from guys. That one is going to fall right into the glove of the right fielder Evan Brickley
for
out number 1. Yeah, because it did move a little bit.
It's swirling around pretty good.
And you could see that Evan out there in right field had set up initially and then had to adjust as the ball tailed in towards center field as it dropped. So good play by the right fielder, out 1. Stepping up now for the Dragons is going to be, who do we got here? Valoria. He takes a strike from Madden on the first delivery. So Valoria digs in here. It's an 0-1 count, 1 out. Nobody on. Big cut. Nice pitch by Madden on the outside there for an 0-2 count. Gets ahead of Valoria pretty quickly.
Yeah, I'd like to see a goose egg inning here.
Yeah, it's better than those crooked numbers they keep putting up there. 0-2. That one fouled off. Nice pitch from Madden as he goes right after Valoria. Valoria able to foul it off and stay alive, though. Count will remain 0-2. Madden stares down Valoria, delivers. It's going to be a high fly ball. Ruin underneath it at first for the second out of the side. We're getting closer to that coveted.
Don't jinx us now, Chuck.
Coveted egg. So coming to the plate now will be Jacob Stramiska.
You're just about to do it.
It's not like it's a no-hitter or something.
It's like you're shooting free throws.
It's not like it was the perfect game. Mark and I were sitting here with Adam Alexis in his first start against Hendrickson going, he's got a no-hitter through 4.
Yes. And I was sitting with Mom and Dad, and they were –
Same thing?
I don't think any one of them had nails at the end of the game.
We got an 0-1 count here to Stramiska. Slap to center field. It's going to one-hop to Ruin. And that'll be a base hit for Round Rock. So coming up will be the leadoff hitter, Jared McKenzie. Did I call Kellum Ruin? It's probably not the first time I've done that either.
I've done it myself.
That's why I warned Eric. I said, don't be surprised if I call you Noah at some point. I know I've called Noah Eric a couple of times.
Have you?
So, yeah.
If you can just say Kellum, then I think
Yeah,
you'll be fine.
but it seems like you know them when you use their first name. Some of them I do, but not all of them. There's a ball on the first delivery outside to McKenzie. Madden keeping an eye on Stramiska over at first. Madden delivers that one outside. It's a 2-0 count here. Being careful with McKenzie.
Try and induce a ground ball here.
Well, you don't want to throw him anything meaty, that's
it's,
for sure, because he's a good hitter. He's already hammered a couple of pitches today. 2-ball pitch. High, ball 3.
Go H.
So Madden being very careful with Jared McKenzie here. 3-0 delivery, and he plunks him. Is that his pitching arm? Nope, that was his right arm. They move the runner, advance the runner there to second, and McKenzie will take first over.
First base coach over there will kiss it, make it better.
They're going to get the courtesy runner in for him because he's on the mound. And coming to the plate will be Julius Villarreal.
We got that name down.
I've known a few Villarreals. It's really Villarreal, but, you know, the 2 L's, you're supposed to kind of make it a Y sound. But at least that's what I've been told.
At this point, I stick with the first name. Number 1. How about that?
My problem is I can't remember people's names. I can totally remember their face. I can never remember their name. And that one, a dribbler back to second. Salazar able to get it over to first, but the throw pulls Ruin off, and the bases will be loaded there. You got to count that one an error, right?
No, I think you give me a hit on that.
You gave me a hit?
Yeah, I think you give me a hit on that. That's a tough play. I tell you, that's just how this day is going.
Yeah, and the problem is you would hope that Salazar to get the runner at second, but he had to go so far in front of the bag that he would have had to turn completely around. First delivery there, a ball. As Cameron Dayton's at the plate now, he's hammered 2.
Yeah, this
to center.
This is a big hitter here.
1-0 pitch.
Nice pitch here.
Strike 1 for Madden on the inside.
That seems to be the spot against this kid, and push him inside, but
force him on his hands. I agree. 1-1. That one hung out over the plate, but he fouls it off.
I would try to go inside on him again.
Yeah, it's not that easy. Madden being careful around Dayton. He winds and delivers. That one broke big time outside.
Try to get him the chase.
Dayton kind of wanted to take a cut at it, and he was able to check his swing. The count will even up at 2 with 2 outs. 2 runners on. Madden delivers. Full count here.
Yeah, no place to put him here, so going to have to come now for a strike and see if we can get him to
pop it up here. Try to strike him out if you can. Bring out that special pitch you've been saving. Payoff pitch, here it is. And he walks him in a run. That's an RBI walk there. It'll be a 10-1 score. And we'll bring up to the plate now Reagan Doss, the left fielder, number 29.
I think this young man hit a home run in the first, correct?
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
And he comes up with the bases juiced here, so we'll see what Madden able to do with him here with 2 outs. See if we can get out of the side here. First pitch delivery, high for ball 1. Doss was taken the whole way there. So Doss will dig in. Madden decides to step off the rubber and reset. Defense in a deep lineup. That was strike 1 there in the count, 1-1 count. Nice breaking pitch. Started outside, broke across the plate.
Yeah, absolutely. I think fastball at this point is could be trouble. So let's see if we can get him to chase another one.
1-1 delivery.
There's another one.
On the outside corner for strike 2. So Doss digs in here. 1-2 delivery from Madden. Trying to get him to chase it outside. The count will even up. Bases loaded here for Reagan Doss, the left fielder for the Dragons. Harrison Madden on the mound. Winds and delivers the 2-2 pitch. Count's full as that one outside for ball 3.
It's definitely pitching around him here. So
well, you don't want to give him anything meaty, that's for sure. Because all he has to do is turn on it and the wind will carry.
Absolutely.
Payoff pitch. And Madden walks in another run. It's 11-1. We'll reset the count and bring up the next hitter. That's going to be Colton Reagan, the DH.
Did you say something about an egg? Did you say something about an egg?
Yes, I did. I jinxed an egg. It's those 2 outs that's killing us. We get 2 outs and then can't get that third today. Coach Grissom going to pay a visit to the mound. We'll take a quick break. You're listening to Lion Baseball on SHN Sports.
The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Amy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Crazy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions!
This is Heather Grissom. You're listening to Leander Lion Baseball at SHN Sports.
Welcome back to the Diamond at Leander. Coach Grissom's done with his visit to the mound to talk to his sophomore left-hander, Harrison Madden, pitching in relief of Austin Franco, the starter today. Bases are loaded here, 2 outs. Coming to the plate for the Dragons, we've got number 9, and that's Adam Garcia. He was being DH'd so he's pitching for his own DH and takes a strike. He was probably not expecting to get an at-bat today. We got an 0-1 count here. Madden winds and delivers. Missing inside for ball 1.
Yeah, we need a ground ball here desperately. See if we can induce one here.
That pitch outside, ball 2, 2-1 count.
Let's go H!
So 2 ball, 1 strike count. Madden winds and delivers. Missing outside and low. It's a 3-1 count.
That looked really good.
Yeah, I look like a strike to me there, but 3-1. Madden winds and delivers. And there's another run in. It's a 12-1 score. And we'll bring a new hitter to the plate, and that's going to be Cade Weber. But we're going to have a pinch hitter instead. So let's see who this is. Number 26, Sam Williamson, the pinch hitter here with the bases loaded. First delivery from Madden, strike one. Oh, 1 count. That one hammered foul. Got no balls and 2 strikes.
Harrison's another sophomore out here, so he's learning to pitch in these big games.
That one grounded to third. Hernandez able to get the throw over to first for the final out. So they'll stop the bleeding there here in the top of the fourth. We'll move to the bottom of the fourth. We'll be right back.
The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Amy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Crazy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions! The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank those individuals who stepped up in sponsorship of Leander Baseball this season. At the single level, Cindy Brickley. At the double level, Emily Seaman Smith. At the triple level, Linda Spear. At the Grand Slam level, Don and Tina Dunbar, Crystal Falls Men's Golf. And at the platinum level, Joe and Lisa Anger Amy. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. And go Lions!
Hey, it's Coach Bell. Thanks for y'all tuning in, watching Leander Baseball at SHN Sports. Thanks for coming. Go Lions.
Welcome back to the Diamond here at Leander High School, where the Lions trail the Round Rock Dragons by a score of 12-1 as we head into the bottom of the fourth inning. Coming to the plate to lead off the fourth for Leander, we have the senior center fielder, Noah Kellum. He'll be followed by sophomore left-hander, Major Maiden, and then the next hitter in the lineup is Clayton Maddox. And so we'll see if these guys can get something going here in the fourth. Try to extend this game. The Lions at the risk here of being 10-run ruled after 5.
Yeah, I think that's the concern here. So I'd like to
you add
cross
runs,
a few runs here.
That'll make the difference. Get a few runs across. We'll be all right. We want to play a full ball game here. That's how you get the work in. You don't want to shorten them unless you're on top, of course.
Yeah, absolutely.
We have a new pitcher on the mound and a base hit for Kellum to lead off first pitch.
That's baseball for you. Hit it hard. First time up, right at somebody, and just
First
find a hole
pitch
to second
swing.
one. We need base runners. I mean, we need to cross a couple here. It'd be nice to see.
So on the mound, I think that's number 6, or is it number 5? Number 5, it's Dylan Pettit, the pitcher here to face Maiden. Delivers high, ball 1. So Pettit in relief of McKenzie tonight. I almost said tonight. Today's starter. Most of our games are at night. 1-0 delivery from Pettit. Maiden underneath it, and he lifts it up into foul territory and out of play for the first strike at the at-bat. 1-1 count. The Dragons with 11 hits today to go along with those 12 runs. The Lions 2 hits with 1 run scored and an error.
You know, Major's shown a really good bat in his limited time.
He's very patient. You can tell he's a skilled hitter.
Finding a place for him in the DH, get him some at bats.
And Kellum will advance on that pass ball. It's going to be a 2-1 count, and the Lions will have a runner in scoring position here with no outs. For Maiden, opportunity for Big Major to try to drive one. 2-1 pitch from Pettit.
Oh,
They're going to give him a strike on the inside corner. Count's going to be 2-2. Quite a bit inside, but Maybe they gave him that front corner up there. Pettit looks at second, starts the windup, delivers the 2-2 pitch. Maiden goes down swinging for the first out of the side. Coming to the plate now will be number 17 for the Lions.
Kyle Lawson.
Lawson also he's a junior.
He is. He's coming off of concussion, so this is his first bat, I think, that at bat.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in a game in district in the games I've covered.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, he had a concussion in practice, and he's just now making his way back. So it's good to see him back on the field.
I coached Kyle in little youth football when he was in 6th grade. So this will be his first at bat in district play, and Pettit delivers a ball on the outside. You get a chance to get an RBI in your first at bat.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see him punch it to the right side here. Get us on the board again.
That delivery is strike right down the middle, 1-1 count.
We have Kessler in the bullpen, warming up. Another lefty. They may see him come in.
Another junior. He also a football player. 2-1 count. Plays a little receiver.
A lot of football players on this team, huh?
Well, you know, it's encouraged now to be a multi-sport athlete recently, just in the last few years. I think they determined that repetitive injuries occur if you just stick in the same sport year-round until you're fully grown.
I think it's good. I think it's good to be a multi-sport athlete.
I agree. 3-1 delivery. It doesn't hurt to compete in a sport that helps your other sport, you know, if you're able to. But, you know, like my son wrestles, that helps him as a lineman. Yeah, so and he loved to play baseball. He just never really picked up the hitting part of it as well as he would have liked to. So he chose wrestling instead. And that one, Lawson, is a fly ball to the infield. I thought it was going to get out of the infield. It did not, though.
Kind of jammed him a little bit there.
So Brickley will come up with 2 outs and a chance to play to run here.
And back on that multi-sport athlete thing, a lot of coaches, college coaches, like that football mentality that you can bring, carry over to the baseball arena.
Agreed.
It's a different culture in football, for certain.
Well, there's a certain intensity that comes along with a sport like football that you just need in bursts in baseball. It's not a constant thing because there is a little slowness to the sport, but you need to be able to turn that on and off.
You need that aggression
in the moment. Yeah.
Just don't hit your teammates.
Right.
Hit the
even if
team.
they deserve it.
Don't tackle anybody on the field. There you go.
Well, the Lions have had some good baseball players that spend a little time on the football field. I saw one in the bleachers here from last season. I don't see him now, but of course we're talking about Alex Hensley.
I did see him in attendance today.
He's playing at William and Clark in Oregon, little football. And that's going to be a base hit for Brickley, and it might score a run as Kellum is coming. There's going to be a throw home, and he's in safely. And Brickley advances to second there. And so the Lions will have a run here on the board with 2 outs. They'll bring a new hitter up to the plate, and that is going to be number 6, Zach Angeramy. So Angeramy with a chance to drive in another run here and get us back within that 10-run rule as we head into the 5th.
This is what we talked about, continuing to compete.
Well, that's one thing the Lions will do. They'll continue to battle. And Angeramy plunked on the inside there for a free bag. And the Lions will have 2 runners on for the next hitter, number 3, Luke Wilkins. And, you know, if you're picking somebody to come up needing some RBIs, right now Luke Wilkins might be choice number 1.
No, that's a good point.
Because he is likely to make contact and put it into play. and has come through with clutch RBIs here in district play. 1-0 count. As Pettit tries to bust him inside. So Wilkins will dig in here. 1-0 count. 2 runners on, 2 out. Pettit winds, delivers. Wilkins swinging.
Good cut there.
Yeah, a little underneath it. Fouls it straight back. 1-1 count. He's got a little bit of a gap between third and short. You got to get it through there in a hurry if you're going to use it. Because the infield for the Dragons has shown a lot of range today.
Wow.
That one just missed. 2-1.
I don't know how you lay off that pitch. That is a ball.
Consistency. Consistently a ball. It looked like a strike to me, though. 2-1 count. Pettit winds, delivers. Brickley fouls it off. The count will even up. So Pettit here in relief of the starter, McKenzie. Tries to face down Luke Wilkins here. 2-2 delivery.
Got a balk on this ball. Move the runners over. And
it's ball 3 as well. They do count that pitch, right?
I don't think they count that pitch.
And so it's still 2-2 then. So Wilkins with a chance to try to get a couple across here if he can get a base hit into the outfield. And he'll be on the bag. Oh, wait, that's the full count. I was already counting that ball from the last, the balk.
Yes. We got a, we got a full count here, so let's see if Luke gets something to hit.
Pettit walks Wilkins. The bases will be juiced for the next hitter, the leadoff hitter, Noel Salazar. Big opportunity here for the junior shortstop of the Lions. He could potentially, with the right kind of swing and a little bit of carry from the wind, cut this lead in half. First pitch from Pettit. Ball.
Victor kind of lost the ball there. Found it.
The umpire just said, I'm going to get out of the way here. Let y'all figure it out.
The good thing about Salazar is he's got some wheels. He put the ball in play here. Make it tough for the shortstop to field this ball, so he can get on base.
He could force a bad throw. That's one thing he's able to do with his foot speed. 1-1 count.
I think Salazar is wondering where the strike zone is. That ball looked way inside. It was called.
It's shifting a little bit. Maybe the breeze knocked the strike zone over a little bit. 1-1 delivery. High, ball 2. The Lions here got a chance to plate some runs. You don't want to strand all these runners here.
We could put up some runs here. We get this ball in the gap.
2-1 delivery. Counts even now. Big cut from Salazar there. So we got a 2-2 count. Salazar waiting and goes down swinging. We'll head to the top of the 5th. The score 12-2. Stay tuned. Leander Baseball will be right back.
The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Amy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Crazy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions! The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank those individuals who stepped up in sponsorship of Leander Baseball this season. At the single level, Cindy Brickley. At the double level, Emily Seaman Smith. At the triple level, Linda Spear. At the Grand Slam level, Don and Tina Dunbar, Crystal Falls Men's Golf. And at the platinum level, Joe and Lisa Anger Amy. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. And go Lions!
it's Coach Kano. You're watching the Leander Lions on SHN Sports. Go Lions.
The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Amy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Crazy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions!
This is Coach Grissom, and you're listening to Leander Lion Baseball on SHN Sports.
Welcome back to the Diamond at Leander. My color analyst today, Eric Kellum, had to take off at an event with his daughter, so I'll finish out the broadcast here solo. The Lions are bringing in a new pitcher here to start the top of the 5th inning. That pitcher, Colton Kessler, or Connor Kessler, rather. I think Colton was his brother. You have a brother? Yeah. So I've been doing it long enough that I've seen some brother teams come through, and I'll have one next year. Is Hudson Ruin's younger brother will likely be just stepping into his spot in the batting order. Pete and repeat. That's the way my dad would describe that. So Kessler on the mound here to face the first hitter for the Dragons. First delivery, a strike, right on the outside corner. Oh, 1 count. Kessler winds. Big cut from the hitter, and that's Blake Miles. He's down 0-2 in the count. Is Round Rock getting into their bench here a little bit? Kessler, 0-2 delivery. Miles slaps it high, fly ball. Kessler gets underneath it, and it drops. The wind kind of drug it out of his glove there. A little miscommunication between him and the first baseman, Hudson Ruin. I think Ruin wanted him to allow him to get that. Regardless, there'll be a runner on first for the Dragons here. Coming to the plate now for Round Rock, we have, can't see his number, and I'm not sure if it's a pinch hitter or not. Delivery outside for a ball from Kessler. It's number 21 coming in to bat, and that's Daniel Sikora. So runner on first, no outs here, 1-0 count to Sikora. Kessler winds, delivers, fouled off. Count will even up at 1. Sikora steps out of the box, takes a moment. One count. Kessler looks at first. Winds, delivers, high delivery. 2-1 count. Sikora, one of the Dragon bench players, and they have quite an extensive roster. 2-1 count. Kessler delivers. Nice breaking pitch. The count will even up. Sikora could not, way out in front of that one. 2-2. Crowd is thinned out a little bit here. Sun has come out here at the Diamond at Leander. Still very windy day. That one outside. The count going to run full.
Go, Connor.
Payoff pitch here to Sikora. Kessler winds, delivers. And it is a base hit to right field. One hop, Brickley gets it, and throws it in and gets it over the second baseman, but the runners will remain at first and second base with no outs. And coming to the plate now will be number 18. We have a new pinch hitter. He's not on the roster here. Or is that Jack Peterson? Oh, I see him there. Jack Peterson coming now. Left-hander to face Kessler with 2 runners on, no outs. Kessler looks at the runners. Wines delivers. Got a fly ball. And Hernandez able to get it right in front of the visitors' dugout for out number 1. So we'll see who's sent up here by the Dragons next. Number 20, Daniel Jenkins. So the next hitter from the Dragon bench is Daniel Jenkins, as he'll step in on the right-handed hitter's side of the plate. Dig in to face Colton Kessler. Connor Kessler. I'm going to keep calling him Colton. I apologize for that, Connor. First delivery, low, ball 1. Looked like it had the outside corner there, but a little low in the zone. One ball, no strikes. Jenkins digs in here. Kessler missing on the outside for ball 2. Two balls and no strike. Kessler winds, delivers to Jenkins, gets him on the outside corner for the first strike in the count. Lions can ill afford to give up any runs here in this half inning. As we head into the 5th, they need to cut that lead. Kessler delivers outside. It's a 3-1 count to Daniel Jenkins. Jenkins with a hitter's count here. 2 runners on, 1 out. Kessler winds, delivers. Jenkins is on a base on balls, and the bases will be loaded. Coming to the plate now, Julius Villarreal, the second baseman. And on deck is Cameron Dayton. So Kessler here to face Villarreal for the first time today. Winds and delivers the first pitch outside ball 1. Kessler pitching very cautiously to the Dragon hitters here. Lions, as I said, can ill afford to give up any runs here. Down 10, the 10-run rule will be in effect after the 5th inning. That pitch fouled off. It's a 1-1 count. So right now the Lions need to retire this side without giving up any and still get one here in the 5th to continue this game into the 6th. 1-1 count. Kessler winds and delivers. Missing low.
Go Connor.
It's a 2-1 count now. Villarreal, the second baseman, having a pretty good day at the plate. Two-one delivery. Big cut, and the count will even up. Two-two pitch from Kessler. Foul back. Count will remain even at 2. The umpire getting the baseballs ready here. The wind has shifted a little bit. It's still blowing out. 2-2 count here. Kessler winds, delivers. Missing in the dirt low. The count's going to go full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. So Villarreal digs in. Kessler winds, delivers the payoff pitch, and he walks in a run. It's now 13-2. Bases will remain loaded here with 1 out. Coming to the plate for the Dragons is going to be it's not going to be Cameron Dayton, who would have been on deck in the normal lineup. It's going to be number 19 is Brendan Kyler. So Kyler, I guess, is told he can't wear his jewelry, so he has to take his necklace off before he can step into the batter's box. Probably wasn't expecting to play too much today. Came in all dressed up with his gold chains and stuff. So Kyler will step in here to face Kessler with 1 out. There's the windup, delivery on the outside corner for strike 1. So Brendan Kyler will dig back in here. Kessler looking to get these 2 outs here and give the Lions an opportunity to extend this game. 0-1 pitch. Just a little outside. Maddox set up a little bit outside. Count leaving up 1 ball, 1 strike. So Kyler steps back in the box. Kessler starts his windup, delivers. Big cut from Kyler, but could not catch up to that pitch. 1 ball, 2 strike count here. I'd like to see Kessler get a strikeout here with the bases loaded. Right now the Lions are going to need to score 2 runs in the 5th to extend play here. As Eric and I talked about, you want to be able to continue to compete in as much varsity competition as you can. Lions are trying to work towards a potential playoff berth. This district there's a lot of baseball to be played, a lot of records are going to shake out here over the coming 2 weeks. And hopefully the Lions will end up in those top 4 spots. That delivery there a little bit low. We're going to have a full count. A lot of even baseball clubs here in this district. Quality baseball, top to bottom, and they're all pretty competitive. Kessler with a payoff pitch. And it's slapped to center field. Again, Kellum under it in center field for the out, but that'll score the runner from third. But with the second out, it'll be 14-2. Coming to the plate now will be number 14 for the Dragons, and that's Sean Swain. Kessler's got 2 outs here to face Swain. He's got runners on first and second. That one, strike 1 on the outside corner. Swain digs in here. Kessler starts his windup. 0-1 pitch, outside. Count will even up at 1. One count here. Kessler starts his windup, delivers, slap to left center, and that'll score at least 1 run. And the Dragons will have runners on the corners here with 2 outs. a 15-2 lead. Coming to the plate now will be number 9, Adam Garcia. Been playing defensively the entire game. This will be his second at bat, as he came in for the DH, Colton Reagan, earlier in the 5 spot. Kessler winds and delivers. Ball 1. A little bit high. That pitch, strike. Count will even up. 1-1 count. Kessler delivers. That pitch outside for ball 2. Right now the Lions are needing a 4-run 5th. Keep this game going. Got to get this out here. 2-1 delivery. Missing just inside. It's a 3-1 count. There is an open base if Kessler happens to put him on, but just need an out here. Three-one delivery. Foul tip. Count will be full. Kessler with an opportunity to get out of the side here. He winds, delivers, and he walks the runner, or the hitter, Garcia, and the bases will be loaded. That'll bring to the plate for Round Rock with 2 outs, number 26, and that is Sam Williamson. We'll get an opportunity at the plate here. Got a meeting at the mound here. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back.
The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Amy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Crazy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions!
Welcome back. Williamson digs in here to face Kessler here. 2 outs. Bases loaded. First pitch delivery, a ball. Way outside. It's a 1-0 count. Kessler starts his windup. Delivers that pitch outside. Ball 2. Being cautious here with Sam Williamson, the hitter at the plate, pinch hitter. He's in for Cade Weber. 2-0 is the count. Here's the delivery. Outside, ball 3. Kessler here with 3 balls, delivers, and he walks Williamson. That'll be 16-2. And coming to the plate now will be number 28, It's Blake Miles. And looks like we're going to bring in a relief pitcher here for the Lions. Looks like it may be Hudson Ruin. We'll take a quick break here. Stay tuned to Lion Baseball on SHN Sports. We'll be right back.
The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Amy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Kracy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions! The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank those individuals who stepped up in sponsorship of Leander Baseball this season. At the single level, Cindy Brickley. At the double level, Emily Seaman Smith. At the triple level, Linda Spear. At the Grand Slam level, Don and Tina Dunbar, Crystal Falls Men's Golf. And at the platinum level, Joe and Lisa Anger Amy. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. And go Lions!
It's Coach Kano. You're watching the Leander Lions on SHN Sports. Go Lions.
Welcome back to the Diamond at Leander, where we're heading still in the top of the fifth. 2 outs here. The Lions are bringing in relief of Kessler, first baseman Hudson Ruin going to get an opportunity on the mound, and he'll face the new hitter, number 28, Blake Miles, for Round Rock with the bases loaded here. So it's a big opportunity here for Ruin to shut the door on this inning, get that last out, and see if the Lions can extend this game into the 6th inning offensively here in the bottom of the 5th. Got to get this out here first. So Miles, the right-hander, here to face Ruin, the right-hander. Ruin winds, first pitch delivery, foul off on the inside. Nice pitch on the inside, strike 1. So Miles here with an 0-1 count will dig in. Ruin starts his windup, glances over to third. That pitch outside for ball 1. Will be even at 1. So Ruin looks over to third, delivers, fouled off. The count will run to 1 ball and 2 strikes.
That's it.
Ruin came after him with a fastball. Miles able to fight it off. One-two count. Ruin taking his time. Miles decides to step out of the box. He climbs back in here. Ruin waves off a offering signal from Maddox, then takes the next one, delivers low. It's going to even the count at 2. That pitch low, the count's going to be full now. Ruin here with a payoff pitch. And it's slapped into the gap. That's going to bring in at least 1 run, and it will only be the 1 run. It'll be 17-2. The Lions able to get somebody out. I didn't see what happened, but So it'll be 17-2 as we head into the bottom of the fifth. Stay tuned. Leander Baseball will be right back.
The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Amy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Crazy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions! The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank those individuals who stepped up in sponsorship of Leander Baseball this season. At the single level, Cindy Brickley. At the double level, Emily Seaman Smith. At the triple level, Linda Spear. At the Grand Slam level, Don and Tina Dunbar, Crystal Falls Men's Golf. And at the platinum level, Joe and Lisa Anger Amy. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. And go Lions!
This is Coach Grissom, and you're listening to Leander Lion Baseball on SHN Sports.
Welcome back to the Diamond at Leander. The Lions trail big to the Round Rock Dragons. Coming to the mound for the Dragons here to try to close it out in the fifth for Round Rock is Grant Mitzelfelt. Grant Mitzelfelt, the relief pitcher on the mound here for Round Rock. Coming to the plate for Leander is going to be number 22. And I'm not exactly sure here. Let's see. Number 22 for the Lions is Bryson Moore. So Moore will get an opportunity here to try to start this rally. The Lions are going to need a 6-run inning to extend this game. So we'll see what they can do here against Mitzelfelt. So Bryson Moore steps in. Mitzelfelt's first delivery, a ball on the outside. Second delivery, a strike. The count will even up at 1. 1-1 delivery from Mitzelfelt. Foul tip by Moore. Count will be 1 ball and 2 strikes. On deck, Hudson Ruin. Currently on the mound for the Lions. He's currently on deck, technically, but defensively he's on the mound if we go into further play. Moore fouls one down the third base side. Count will remain 1 ball, 2 strikes. Mitzelfelt on the mound to face Bryson Moore here in the Lion fifth. 1-2 delivery. And Moore goes down swinging. Out 1. So Hudson Ruin will come to the plate. Ruin started the Lions scoring here with a solo shot over the scoreboard in left center. We'll see if he can do something like that here. First delivery, a strike from Mitzelfelt. Catching the outside corner, 0-1. Mitzelfelt winds. It's in the dirt. The count will even up at 1. So Ruin digs in here. 1-1 count with 1 out. Mitzelfelt delivers. Fouled off the third base side. It's going to be 1 ball, 2 strike count here to Hudson Ruin. One-two delivery. Ruin stays alive as he gets a piece of it. Chasing a pitch inside. The count will stay 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ruin steps out of the box. The referee or the umpire calls timeout. 1-2 count. Mitzelfelt winds, delivers. Ruin slaps it to left field, and that's going to be a double. So the Lions have a base runner in scoring position with that double from Ruin. Noah Kellum will come to the plate now, and the catcher will pay a visit to Mitzelfelt on the mound, and they'll discuss it. You know, when Eric was here earlier, he and I discussed how the Lions just need to continue to battle at each at bat, each pitch, and they're doing that. And that double there from Ruin, an example here with one out. Not going to lay down is Noah Kellum, son of Eric Kellum, steps into the batter's box, takes the ball on that first delivery. Mitzelfelt with the 1-0 pitch, outside ball 2. Good eye by Kellum. The Lions need base runners. They need runs. That's what we need. 2-0 delivery. Great eye by Kellum at the plate as it's 3-0 now. Mitzelfelt not giving Kellum anything to hit. On deck for Leander, Ryan Gallagher. Kellum swinging on that one. It's strike one, 3-1 count. Mitzelfelt tried to get that outside corner, and Kellum went for it. Unable to straighten it out into play, though. 3-1 is the count. There's the windup. Hammered to center field. It's going to fall in front of the center fielder. Kellum will have a base hit. Ruin will advance to third. And so with one out, the Lions have runners on the corner. And pinch hitter Ryan Gallagher coming to the plate. Gallagher, the Lion ace pitcher. A couple of district wins here this season on the mound. Player of the week, Syntex Player of the Week for his performance against Vista Ridge on Tuesday. So he digs in at the plate here. Mitzelfelt delivers. Big cut from Gallagher. A little bit out in front of it. 0-1 is the count. One delivery. And Gallagher has a base hit. No, the left fielder able to get under it. Ruin thinks about going home, but the throw too accurate. And he goes back to third, and there's 2 outs here in the Lion fifth. Coming to the plate now for Leander. Number 12, Clayton Maddox. Lions down to their last out here today. Needing runs here to extend this game. Down big. First delivery from Mitzelfelt, the ball. We get to play these guys again on Tuesday night at Round Rock. Probably be starting Ryan Gallagher on the mound, likely. We'll get an opportunity to try to split this series if we can't pull it out here today. 1-1 delivery. Maddox grounds it to third. He fields it, and that's going to be the ball game as the Dragons defeat the Lions after 5 innings by a score of 17-2. Tune in on Tuesday night as the Lions visit Round Rock, and we'll close this series out looking to split it with the Dragons. We'll see you then. Tune in on SHN Sports. Thanks for listening.
The proceeding was a presentation of the SHNSports.com broadcast network. This broadcast was under the direction and copywritten by the Shoning Hip Network. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, use of sound bites and interviews, and use of any other content, including audio or video, without the direct written consent and permission by the Shoning Hip Network is strictly prohibited and protected by federal copyright laws. All rights are reserved by the Shoning Hip Network and SHNSports.com. On behalf of Rob Hip, Director of Operations, Carl Shoning, Director of Broadcasting, Mike Katz, the SHN Broadcast Academy Director, and all of our crews who make these broadcasts possible, we wish you well and thanks for joining us.